Wrap up this first week of June. Yes, already. Many families are looking ahead to all things summer, camps, barbecues, family fun, and vacation time. It's all ahead for many Americans.
Maybe there's even time to squeeze in a stop at a theme park. The world famous Dollywood turns 40 years old this year and has been named America's favorite theme park for the third year in a row.
If you haven't been, you should go to celebrate decades of memories and chronicle the park's rise from a small roadside attraction to a global tourist hub. A new documentary titled The Dollywood Dream is now available on YouTube. Here's a peek.
Here we go, action!
There isn't anybody like Dolly, okay? Unlike most artists who want to go to Hollywood, she wanted to come back home.
Old and young alike, male and female, all relate to Dolly Parton.
She and I felt like this would work.
I think we turned the industry on its head.
And the iconic Dolly Parton is not slowing down, releasing a new album just this past fall titled Smoky Mountain DNA, Family, Faith, and Fables. Joining us now is the one and only Dolly Parton. Dolly, it is an absolute pleasure to have you back on America Reports. Welcome to you.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for talking about my Tennessee mountain home. I guess you know I'm not at home today, though. We do have a Pirate's Voyage in Pigeon Forge back at home, but I'm all dressed up because we're opening a Pirate's Voyage dinner theater in Panama Beach, Florida. So that's why I'm here and all dressed up like Jack Sparrow. Well, I'm Little Sparrow.
You are looking fabulous, that is for sure. You always do. You always amaze us. 40 years for this theme park, for this amusement park. I mean, it is a massive hit. So we're celebrating that today with you. What has made it such a success, Dolly?
Oh, well, I think it's because we love to entertain families, and we try to really focus on that, even in our resorts where we have rooms where the children have bunk beds and the parents have places to stay. But on the park, we have the best food, we have the best rides for adults and for the children. We have great areas for kids, for teenagers, so the entire family can come to Dollywood and find just about anything you want to do and meet up somewhere else if you don't want to hang out with them, you know, for the whole day. But we have some of everything.
Yeah, hey, Dolly, it's John Roberts here. Good to be with you again. The last time that we visited, I had just taken my family to Dollywood. We had a lovely, lovely time. But the year prior to that, when we were in Myrtle Beach, I went to see your Pirate's Voyage with our twins. And I mean, to describe it to people, it's kind of like Cirque du Soleil meets Pirates of the Caribbean. And what I really find amazing is that the facility isn't just adapted from existing facility. You build these things from the ground up specifically for that show.
Well, we do, and like I had mentioned before, we have 3 now. Myrtle Beach, you mentioned, and that one's on the beach, and of course we're in Panama City Beach now, but the one in Pigeon Forge. But it doesn't matter. We've got it where we have all these wonderful entertainers, these water, aerobics and all these aerobatic things that they do. You know, they fly from high ceilings and I mean, it is like a circus. I think you described it better than I ever could. But they're just so talented, and it's so fun, and the food is good. So it is just one of those real special dinner theaters that the families seem to love anywhere you go, like for a family vacation destination, which we know Dollywood is. But then the one in Pigeon Forge is off the park. It's over on the Parkway. But still, here we are. We're going to be opening different ones around the country, and probably a lot of them will be where there's an ocean close by.
You know, Dolly, for all of us, we see you as one of the most iconic entertainers of all time. We also see you as this businesswoman, and you never seem to miss. I mean, from the theme park to the resort and spa to the dinner and a show and all of these business adventures. Why has this been such an important aspect of your life for you? Why did you get into all this?
Well, I love the business end of things. That's why I got into show business, because a lot of people just think of show, but really it is a business, even when you start into it, as far as your publishing and your writing, your copyrights, and just how actually just how you work your whole entire business, from your productions, from your road shows, and finding the right managers. But I just love that end of it, and I have been so blessed to be surrounded with great, smart people in my life. And for instance, like in Dollywood, I try to go in business with people that know what they're doing. The people that I work with, the Hershans, they know about the theme parks and all that. I didn't know anything about how to run it. I just knew I wanted one. So it's the same thing. I just go searching out the people that are experts in whatever dream I have. And I've just been blessed to have been successful in so many things that I've done. And that's because of all the people that support me.
You know, you've been a fixture in America for so long, Dolly, and there's just no signs of slowing down. You've got the Pirates Voyage opening up there in Panama City Beach. You have got a musical. It's called Dolly, an original musical that is previewing in Nashville over the next couple of months. It's going to go on Broadway next year. You've also got a line of Dolly Parton Southern-inspired frozen food meals, single-serving meals, and then you got another children's book coming out in December. How do you do it all?
Oh, well, I tell you, I stay busy all the time, but it's really once you, as I mentioned before, I have so many great people that are helping me out. I don't have to do all the work myself. They call me the dreamer in chief at Dollywood. That all sounds good, but somebody's always got to be out there working behind the scenes, taking care of all the details and all that. But I try to stay on top of as much of it as I can. But I also have a new book coming out.
Yep.
This fall. It's called Star of the Show, My Life on Stage. There was a trilogy. We had one of Songteller, me as a songwriter. Then we had Behind the Seams, My Life in Rhinestones, about the clothes and the hair. Now this one is all about my life on the road and on stage and all the things that go on. And then, as you mentioned, my life story as a musical. We're actually, the world premiere is in Nashville on August the 8th, but we are doing previews up until then. So I just like being busy. I'm the kind of person that's got a lot of energy. And if I need to have it focused somewhere, I'd just probably be dangerous to myself and other people.
Well, Dolly, I've had the pleasure of also meeting you in person, and I see how people gravitate towards you. You're just, you're a natural leader, but you're also filled with gratitude, and you share that everywhere you go. You're super positive. People just want to be around you. You lift people up. I put a question out to our viewers because I promise you we get such an enormous response every time you're on the program. So I said, our viewers probably have so many questions. And one of these questions I want to put up on the screen, this is from Patrick. And Patrick asked this question because you've lived such an amazing life. He wants to know, what's the best advice you've ever received, Dolly? Would you care to share that with us?
Well, I think it came from my own mother. She said something that, I don't know who said it years ago, to thine own self be true. Well, there is so much to that statement. It just, it kind of means like, know who you are, know what you can do, be willing to sacrifice. So I really think that that's kind of stuck with me. And that I'm a person of faith too, and I remember scriptures from the Bible, like through God all things are possible, and I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Not sounding like a preacher, but as this is the way I grew up, and I think if you grab onto those things and you use that for strength and inspiration, there's just a lot of stuff that can be done if you really believe that it's going to happen and you have faith.
Yeah.
Now, Dolly, another one of our viewers wrote this to us on X. Does she have a magic potion for her voice health? And before you answer that question, I want to play a little snippet of sound here from your Rockstars Deluxe reissue of that album from a couple of years ago, where you're singing the Journey song, Open Arms. Listen here. So your voice singing that song, and I know that you do a duet with Steve Perry, who originally sang that, and frankly, you blew him away. But many artists later in life, Rod Stewart was singing at the American Music Awards. He's still terrific, but he's lost some of the high end. You haven't lost anything. So in answer to this question, do you have a magic potion for voice health?
Well, I sing all the time and I talk all the time, so I guess I just kind of exercise my vocal cords pretty good, and I just have a good attitude, and I do love to sing. So I think it's just like an athlete. You got to kind of stretch and stay in shape. So I would imagine more than anything is that I'm always writing songs. So I think a whole lot of that is because I write all the time, so I'm singing all the time rather than just when I'm doing an album or when I'm preparing. So maybe that's it. I hope so.
And Dolly, you also sing so many songs of faith that stay with so many of us and have for our whole lives listening to you. And this viewer, Naomi, writes in asking, what was your favorite Sunday school song that you liked to sing when you were growing up? I love this.
Well, the Sunday school, I guess it was the little song that most little Christian kids that grow up in the church. My grandpa was a preacher, so I think it would probably be that little song of, yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me. Because the Bible tells. Yeah, and I still love that song.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah, we were wondering if we would get you to sing, and there you go, you did. Hey, another honor that's bestowed upon you, along with so many other honors over the decades, is there is an exhibit at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum now about your life. I know that you attended the opening of it. I mean, this is really an amazing honor, but just so befitting of someone like yourself.
Well, I was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame many years ago. They've always had a little display, and we loaned them some of our good stuff for them to use for a couple of years. It's just something that they wanted to do, and we wanted to help them do it. And so that was a great night. We did that. But right up the street, coming early in spring next year, I have a hotel opening up and my own museum that's part of the hotel. And so I've saved all my really good stuff for that. But there's a lot of things that we were able to, to let them use and to borrow. And then when they're done with that, we'll probably bring some of that back and probably put it in our own museum. But yeah, I'm excited. I forgot to tell you that about the hotel and the museum.
I mean,
how did I not think that you had something else in the works here that was going to top the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum?
Oh, and another thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did I forget to tell you about this? You're incredible. I mean, talk about staying busy.
Well, I am busy, but like I said, I have a wonderful, wonderful group of people surrounding me and all the things that I do. So it makes it easy, and I love it. I love my work. I don't ever want to retire. So everything that you do kind of, it's just like a tree with many branches with many leaves, and every dream kind of, you kind of just new dreams just kind of work off of them, and they call that your brand. After you get famous enough and people trust you, you can just do all kinds of things because people come to you, offer you all this money to do all these things, and if it's something you believe in, you're going to take the money because I need the money because it costs a lot to live for me. Remember my joke that ain't a joke?
Exactly.
Well, Dolly,
I think Steve Tyler had the same joke. He said, "You know how much it costs to look this cheap?"
I can promise you that we've been putting up the Rockstar album cover. We've got the Billy the Kid book cover you just mentioned as well. It is incredible how many ventures you have going on. Please don't ever retire because we're benefiting from all these amazing projects you have going on. But as we're talking about all this and celebrating the theme park's 40th anniversary, I'm wondering, don't retire, but relax a little. How do you relax, Dolly?
Do you know what? I really love what I do. And I've always been so thankful. I won't ever retire. If I got sick or something or just fell over dead, that's two things. But I will work for as long as I am able to. And even if I wasn't physically able to get out and run around, I'd still be writing my songs and thinking. So I don't ever intend to slow down if I don't have to. I figure, as that old saying, I'll sleep when I'm dead. But it energizes me. I really feel like I'm doing what I was meant to do. And every new thing gives me just, new energy. Energy begets energy, as they say. So I hope to always be doing this.
I guess before we close, we should say that earlier this year, you lost your beloved husband, your partner of some 60 years, Carl Dean. He passed away back in March. And we know that you are a person of very, very strong faith. And I guess I would be remiss to not ask how your faith has helped you cope with this difficult time and still do all the things that you need to get done.
You know, my faith has helped me through it all because I am a person of faith. Even though I lost him on this earthly plane and I miss him every day, having to learn new patterns, new habits, but knowing that I will see him again and knowing that he's in God's arms now and not mine, but he's still in my heart and in my memories, and I treasure all that. And that's how I get through my work and my faith that's carried me on through. But I do miss him. Yeah, we had, our anniversary was the 30th, just a few days ago, and we got married down in Ringo, Georgia, and we would always go down to Ringo in and around our anniversary every year since we were married. And so I went down there the other day on our anniversary, and they put a big plaque up in the yard of that church where we got married that talks about us getting married there, and we would always go and have a picnic. So anyway, that's where I spent my anniversary, our anniversary, you know, without him, the first one. So I thought, well, I got to go back and just take a picture on the same steps at that same church. And then I felt like that he was there with me. And I put his wedding ring around my little gold chain and wore it. And I wore my little original wedding rings and just stood there. And, you know, it was just so sweet. And it made me, you know, it was good for me.
Yeah, you're just amazing, Dolly, and thank you so much. You inspire so many. You have fans all over the world, and we really appreciate you taking a break from your busy day and joining us here on America Reports. We've been thinking about you.
You got all of us tearing up here, Dolly.
Thank you. Well, you got me tearing up too. It's like, yeah, I know.
Don't let the makeup run.
Well, God bless you.
I don't want to cry. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks, Dolly.
Because you've done a great job. Yeah, thanks for letting me. Oh, now, and here I am, see, with my hat here at Pirates Voyage in Panama Beach. So
You look
come on
beautiful.
down here if you're in this area. And for sure, get up to Dollywood in East Tennessee.
We'll come see you soon. Thanks again, Dolly. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.